Hey there, folks. I am ready to take you on a whirlwind tour of a city that's near and dear to my heart, Boston, Massachusetts. This city is a blend of the old and the new, where history meets innovation at every corner. This isn't just any city. Boston's got personality, history, and a wicked good sense of humor. From the cobblestone streets that echo tales of the past, to the modern skyline that speaks of progress, Boston is a city that wears its history proudly while embracing the future. Boston's a city of contrasts. You've got cobblestone streets and modern skyscrapers. Walk through Beacon Hill and you'll feel like you've stepped back in time. But just a few blocks away, the towering skyscrapers remind you that Boston is also a hub of modernity and innovation. You've got centuries-old pubs and trendy coffee shops. Imagine sipping a craft beer in a pub that's been around since the 1700s, then grabbing a latte at a chic cafe just around the corner. It's this blend of the old and the new that gives Boston its unique charm. But one thing that ties it all together is the spirit of the people. Bostonians are known for their resilience, their pride, and their sense of community. Whether it's a local festival or a casual stroll through the park, you'll always find people enjoying life and celebrating their city. Bostonians are proud, passionate, and always up for a good time. The energy at a Red Sox game or the excitement during the Boston Marathon is palpable. It's this enthusiasm that makes the city come alive. So, whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or just looking for an adventure, Boston's got something for everyone. Walk the Freedom Trail and relive the moments that shaped the nation, or head to Quincy Market for a culinary journey that spans the globe. Stick with me, and I'll show you why this city should be at the top of your travel list. From its rich history to its vibrant present, Boston is a city that promises an unforgettable experience. So, let's dive in and explore all that Boston has to offer together. Now, you can't talk about Boston without diving into its incredible history. This city is a living museum where every corner you turn, you stumble upon a piece of the past that shaped the nation. This is the birthplace of the American Revolution, folks. The echoes of the past are still very much alive here, resonating through the cobblestone streets and historic buildings. The city's practically bursting with stories of rebellion, resilience, and the fight for freedom. From the Boston Massacre to the Siege of Boston, every event played a pivotal role in the quest for independence. Remember the Boston Tea Party? It wasn't just a minor protest. It was a bold statement against tyranny and oppression. Yeah, that happened right here. The Boston Harbor became the stage for one of the most iconic acts of defiance in American history. In 1773, a bunch of colonists, dressed as Native Americans, decided they'd had enough of British taxes. They were fed up with taxation without representation. So they marched down to the harbour and dumped 342 chests of tea into the water. This act of rebellion sent shockwaves across the colonies and the Atlantic. Talk about a strong cup of protest. This event was a catalyst that ignited the flames of revolution, leading to the eventual birth of a new nation. And let's not forget about Paul Revere, the Midnight Rider who warned everyone that the British were coming. His bravery and quick thinking were instrumental in rallying the colonial militia. His famous ride started right here in Boston, and it played a crucial role in the fight for independence. Revere's ride is a testament to the spirit of determination and courage that defined the American Revolution. Want to relive those historic moments? Well, you're in luck. Boston's got this awesome thing called the Freedom Trail. It's a 2.5-mile long red brick path that winds its way past 16 historical landmarks. You can literally walk in the footsteps of revolutionaries as you visit places like the Paul Revere House, the Old North Church, you know, one if by land, two if by sea, and Faneuil Hall, where patriots used to fire up the crowds with speeches. It's like stepping back in time. You can almost hear the clatter of horse-drawn carriages and the shouts of street vendors. Just be careful not to trip on any cobblestones while you're lost in another era. Now, I know what you're thinking. All this history stuff is great, but a city needs some green space to breathe, right? Well, Boston has just the thing for you. Don't worry, Boston's got you covered. The city is home to numerous parks and green spaces where you can unwind and enjoy nature. Check out the Boston Common, America's oldest park, right in the heart of the city. Established in 1634, this park has been a central gathering place for centuries. It's the perfect place for a picnic, a stroll, or just to relax and people watch. You can spread out a blanket, enjoy a good book, or simply take in the beautiful surroundings. And if you're feeling adventurous, hop on a duck boat tour. These tours are a fantastic way to see the city from both land and water. These amphibious vehicles take you on a wild ride through the streets of Boston and then splash right into the Charles River for a unique view of the city. You'll get to see iconic landmarks and learn interesting facts along the way. Just try not to scream too loud when you hit the water. The splashdown is always a highlight, and it's sure to get your adrenaline pumping. I'm kidding, it's a smooth ride, mostly. Once you're on the water, it's a peaceful and scenic journey. You can sit back, relax, and enjoy the stunning views of the Boston skyline and the serene waters of the Charles River. Whether you're a history buff, a nature lover, or just looking for a fun adventure, Boston's green spaces and duck boat tours offer something for everyone. So, come and explore the city in a way you've never experienced before. Section 5, a hub of higher learning. Boston's also a city of brains, folks. It's home to some of the most prestigious universities in the world, like Harvard and MIT. Walking through Harvard Yard is like stepping onto a movie set. These hallowed halls have produced countless Nobel Prize winners, presidents, and even a few late-night talk show hosts, not naming any names, but his initials are Stephen Colbert. And if you're into science and technology, MIT's the place to be. They've got robots roaming the halls, folks. Robots! What's not to love? Section 6, cheering for the Red Sox. Now let's talk sports, because Boston's got game. And when I say game, I mean baseball. Fenway Park, home of the Boston Red Sox, is a cathedral of baseball. This place has seen it all: legendary players, historic victories, and even a few curses. Don't ask about the curse. Catching a game at Fenway is an experience like no other. The atmosphere is electric, the fans are passionate, and you might even catch a foul ball or get hit by one, but hey, it's all part of the fun, right? Section 7, a taste of Boston. All this exploring is going to work up an appetite, so let's talk food. Boston's a foodie's paradise with something to satisfy every craving. First things first, you've got to try the clam chowder. I'm talking about creamy, chunky, soul-satisfying chowder that'll warm you up from the inside out. And don't even get me started on the lobster rolls. Fresh, succulent lobster meat piled high on a toasted bun, yes please. And for dessert? Cannoli, of course. These crispy ricotta-filled pastries are a Boston institution. Section 8, Boston awaits. So there you have it, folks. Boston, a city of history, culture, innovation, and let's not forget, delicious food. From the cobblestone streets of Beacon Hill to the bustling Faneuil Hall marketplace, Boston's got something for everyone. So, what are you waiting for? Book that trip, pack your bags, and get ready to experience the magic of Boston for yourself. Trust me, you won't regret it. Just promise me you'll try the clam chowder.